All right, Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. I'd also like to give double honors to my elders and my apostles of Great Millstone that do well. And I would like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect in 1/3. And Lord's, with this lesson will be edifying and exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Baha, Rachakwadash. All right, and as the title reads, remember, he's cunning and crafty. All right. And the Wadiyah Bashem Shai, Bahar Kwadash for giving me the inspiration to do this lesson. And pretty much, I was on my smart TV the other day, and I came across this completely left-hand side, things that Esau is used to doing here. And, the Spirit led me to some other information and history. And I pretty much, was just putting it together and doing some studying, and I just want to share it. So I'm not going to make the lesson too long. I don't have nothing really written down. I have an idea what I'd like to go into, but I pretty much just want to share some information for the brothers and few sincere sisters, to, really understand, who we are dealing with. Okay. We truly are dealing with, the left-hand side when it comes to Esau. Okay. Now, real quick, scripture came to mind. See, the last lesson I did actually was pertaining to Esau being the worst of the heathens. And then the Spirit kind of kept me on that vibration. So pretty much it's just another lesson going into that. And a lot of people are going to be fooled in these last days because the tactics that Esau Edom uses, he uses your sincerity, he uses your genuineness, your quote unquote realness against you. That's one thing that I'm learning and, still learning going into the beginning of last year into this year is how Esau uses, this thought of being real and man of your word. All these things, these honorable things that we use, he uses that against us. Now, another precept came to mind. So let me just get this one out the way. And Psalm 58 will tie right into it. So this is Romans 9, which we could go to Habakkuk, but I like to use this one just because it gives a synopsis, if you will, of pretty much what we're making a point here. But this is Romans 9:21. It says, has not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? So Esau was made to be a vessel, okay, a vessel of dishonor, you see? So he has been set up to be this this vessel that is used for the left-hand side. And you have to understand that, okay? You actually have to understand that dealing with Esau, you're going to get nothing but dishonor, okay? Look, he's vile, okay? He's vile. Look, you got this word right here called ignominy. Let's look this up real quick. And let's just search there. Let's see what it says. Ignominy, public shame or disgrace, right? Lewd conduct, you name it, okay? This is they have no morals or class. All right. They have no problem doing vile public things, just the left-hand side. Okay. Esau was created as a doorway, if you will, for the left-hand side to just flow through. All right. He hasn't been put on a position where he has a conscience to think that, morals and conduct, he has an idea of it, but you see the level or tactics he goes with that. So I just want to go a step further because I really want to jump into this point. And let's get this. This is Psalms 58. And where is it? Psalms 58. What is that? And 3, it says the wicked, all right, Esau, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. So this is the census that Esau walks in. All right. This is his mindset. Okay. This is his nature. You have to understand that. Remember, you're dealing with a very cunning and a crafty hunter, okay? And he's hunting, man, all right? He's out here hunting. And, you have people that talk about, selling out and Hollywood. And you have to understand that this all had an origin, okay? It had an origin. Just like in the Bible, you had the origins of what? The serpent. And I go into it, and I've been going into it but it's just the spirit. So we're just going to get what the spirit has given us. Now, I want to get this right here, and I want to show you. So Genesis, the beginning, the origin. Well, just in history, you have to understand what you know as the Illuminati, this trilateral, all this left hand world domination through Esau. This started somewhere. Okay, this started somewhere, and it started when we actually fell out of power. 15, 1600s. This is when Esau started creeping in. And you have to understand, as soon as Esau started getting any leg room or any position where he could be able to voice and talk and spread and teach, he immediately started teaching, all right, on the left-hand side. Now, before you had something called Frankism, which this was by, and they're Amalek. Okay, I'm just going to leave it there. They're Amalek. And before you had Frankism, you had something called the Sabbatean movement. But basically, they go hand in hand. See, Frankism was a heretical Sabbatean movement. All right, and check this out. I just want to read this point right here. It says, Frank rejected religious norms and said that his followers were obligated to transgress as many moral boundaries as possible. This was an actual known religion, a movement, a doctrine, and something that was pushed. And I said, man, this is literally what's going on today, because I'll show you how I got to this point. So let's go here and let's just do this. All I'm going to put in, all right, all I'm going to put it in is Noah's Ark. And I want to show you this. Look at this. So all I did was put Noah's Ark. And look what Noah's Ark is. Now, I never heard about this. I was on, I think, like Tubi. Like I said, I was on my smart TV, and I just happened to come across this, and I said, damn, they have a show called Noah's Ark, right? And in the show, it's centered around 4 African-American Jakes, right, that are living the lifestyle in the days of Lot. And I said, man, you can't tell me that this ain't blatantly what Esau's agenda is. Okay, so if you ever wonder why you see something blatantly like this, it's because it stems from the mindset that Esau has been given. Okay, he's literally been set up to bring the left hand, that left hand energy. All right, the blasphemy. Okay, the abominations. All right, Esau's been set up to be contrary to Yahweh Bashem El Shai. He did it as the serpent, Genesis 3:1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field. The word serpent means enchanter. It's right in the blue letter, which the Lord power had made. So Esau is more subtle than any other heathen, right? He's a top heathen. You ever hear Jake say top goon and all that demonic? Esau's top heathen, man. Okay? Esau's top heathen. All right? And it says, which the Lord power had made, and he said unto the woman, yea, has the power said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. So this is the level that Esau has been able to reach on this side, to where that he can deceive you with the scriptures. And guess who else did that? Guess who else used the same tactic as the serpent? Satan. Okay, when Satan was speaking to Yahweh Shai, was not Satan using the scriptures to tempt Yahweh Shai to go off? So this proves that Esau is the Satan in the flesh. Okay, if you want to know the physical counterpart of Satan, all right, it's through Esau, Edom. All right, that vessel of dishonor. Now, even when you go further, even Cain, okay, left-handed energy, they cannot get right, and I'm going to show you even further. This is Genesis 4, and let's see, 3, it says, in the process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord. And Abel, he also brought of the firstlings of his flock and of the fat thereof. This should sound familiar. And the Lord had respect on Abel and to his offering, but unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect. Why? Because Cain didn't offer the right sacrifice. And this is why you have today, or even in the midst of the higher ups, they do left-handed sacrifices. You see, so Esau has been set up to sacrifice to Satan, not to Yahweh Bashim Shai. All right, this is why they do all these. You should know what I'm talking about. The Hollyweirds, all these things. We're in May Day right now. It's a spirit word. It's May 1st. It makes sense. I just realized that it's May 1st. It makes sense why in the spirit I'm actually going into this right now, because this is the level, okay, of the powers that be that you're dealing with. All right, this is the level that they are at with their rulership. Okay, Esau Edom goes through the left hand side to be in power. Now, ultimately, it's through the Lord. Okay, but let's make a quick point to prove this. Matthew 4. Watch this. Did not Satan tell Yahweh Shai that if he would bow down, he would give him everything? Let me see. Put in red letter. Now, let's see. Let's just start at 3. It says, and when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the Son of the Most High, command that these stones be made bread. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Most High. See, so you can be tempted, all right, and Satan will try to tempt you to basically go off when it comes to serving Yahweh Bashim El Shai. And that's what Esau's here to do. Esau's here to get you to go off, okay? That's his tactic. That's his plan. That's his ploy. This is what this is all about. Hence why you have a show called Noah's Ark, and it ain't just 1 or 2. They're all Jakes, and they're all citizens of Sodom and Gomorrah. To me, this is complete blasphemy. This is completely Frankism. To find anything that the Bible says to do and do the complete opposite. That's what Esau does, okay? He finds things that the Bible tells us not to do, and he says, go do it. That's literally a doctrine, okay? Religious norms, and said that his followers were obligated to transgress as many moral boundaries as possible. What did they use to identify a moral boundary that they needed to transgress? It was the Bible, okay? It was the Bible. You see? This right here, see? This is a real thing. And in the year 1666, Septimian, he actually claimed to be the Messiah, okay? In 1666, an Edomite, an Amalekite, actually claimed to be the Messiah in the year 1666. You can't tell me that this man ain't demonic. Now, I don't want to stay too much on that. I'm just bringing that, showing it, and we're moving on, okay? But back to our initial points, all right? And it says, verse 5, and it says, well, I finished 4. It says, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of the Most High. Right. You don't think that this isn't going to be a conversation or a tactic or an angle that Esau's going to use in the hour of temptation with the MOTB? Oh, well, you need to eat. Nope. We eat by what? Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of the Most High. See? So he's getting cut. All right. It says, then the devil taketh him up into the holy city and setteth him on the pinnacle of the temple and saith unto him, if thou be the Son of the Most High, cast thyself down, for it is written, he shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone. Yahweh Shai said unto him, it is written, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. Now check this out. And again, the devil, this is Satan, taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain, and sheweth him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them. And he saith unto him, all these things will I give thee. This is Satan saying this to Yahweh Shai. All these kingdoms and all this glory of the world I will give thee if thou wilt fall down and worship me. This is what Esau's done. This is how Esau operates, through the left-hand side. All right. Remember, he's cunning and he's a crafty left-handed vessel. Okay. You have to watch this guy. Just because you wouldn't lie don't mean he won't lie. Okay. Just because you want to do that, I would never break my word. My word is my bond. And he's sitting there like, excellent. My word is my bond too. And then you fall for it. You know how Esau gets Jake? He gets him through him being that real nigga, right? This is how he gets you. He gets you through your loyalty. He gets you through your honor. He gets you through your integrity. This is how he gets you. See, it's not Satan trying to use Yahushai's zeal against him. Is Satan not using the scriptures, trying to use the scriptures against him? Did not the serpent use what the Most High told Adam and Eve what to do? Did he not use that against her? So he will use your own logic against you. This is the devil you're dealing with, man. Okay, the adversary, the physical counterpart of Satan. He's not Satan, but he is definitely being used on the left-hand side to push this satanic agenda. Hence why you have something called Frankism. Okay, and this is what ultimately led to what you know as the Illuminati today. Okay, what you want to talk about Illuminati, right? That had an origin. Okay, and it goes even further than that. All right, it's this, and you notice the times. It was right after we fell. So when we fell, who do you think crept in? Okay, Esau, Amalek. Okay, you see, this guy in 1666 proclaimed himself to be Yahushai, Jesus, however you want to put it. We know it to be Yahushai, but right here, let's just put see, what's that? You've seen this word. Now you know why you ever hear this. Red ribbon around the wrist. There you go. Look, who was active throughout where? Ottoman Empire. Who are the Ottoman? The Ottoman Turks or Edomites. Look, the false Messiah who was Sabbath, he was an Edomite. Okay, let's just do this for you. Okay, Sabbath. There we go. Right here. Look at this. See? Give me. Where is it at? What happened? Blah blah blah. Okay. All right. I want it literally to show it. Proclaimed. Yeah, he proclaimed he was a Messiah, but it literally says it. I mean, you see it, but I also wanted it to. I wanted it to for y'all brothers to see it. I guess I'll have to go to this, but right here. Okay, won't let me even click it, but you just go look it up. All right, it's fine. But in 1666, he proclaimed himself to be the Messiah, who the world immediately calls Jesus. Then after him rose up Jacob Franks, and he claimed to be the reincarnated Jacob. So, I mean, these guys, I'm telling you, man, Esau, that left-handed energy, that's what he's all about. And you can see the same tactic that he uses, okay? Satan attempted to use that in Yahushai. Okay, but you want to know why you see it's the days a lot? Because they're under that vibration of do everything immoral. Okay, do everything contrary. Esau is set up to do everything contrary to Yahweh Bashem Shai. This is why. Let's get Matthew 24. Okay, when it said that it'll be the days of Noah, and how convenient. Let's get this. Matthew 24 and 36, red letter. It says, but of the day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. See, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. But then it also tells you that it's also will be the days of Lot. So you want to know why Esau makes shows like this that's blatantly called Noah's Ark? Why would you make a show based off four Mos and then name one of them a biblical character by the name of Noah, right? It would have been more obvious. He would have named them Lot. Here's Lot, but this is what you're dealing with. This is what you're dealing with here. Okay, this is the level of wickedness and witchcraft. You want to like, man, why is he so witchy? Why is he so left-handed? Why are Edomites so evil? Because they have been set up to be that vessel. They've been set up to be the vessel of dishonor. Nahum 3 and 4, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft. See, the mistress of witchcrafts. And where is it? This is what has trickled over into here. Okay, the Babylon, the great whore Babylon, is Esau's honeypot. Okay, where he can push this agenda that makes you obligated to transgress as many moral boundaries as possible. This doctrine is at an all-time high now here in Babylon. Okay, this might have started in the 17th century, I believe, 1700s, but you see this now more than ever in these 2000s. Okay, 2000s on up. Okay, this is the spirit that you see here in Babylon. When you look at it, go look. You just go to look WorldStar. Just go to WorldStar. You know, if you've watched my videos, you know I always use WorldStar as a great example about wickedness. Look, everything's contrary. Okay, everything's contrary here. All right. Look, get asked sus questions, lewdness. This is why all this is promoted. Okay, women, drug use, adultery. You know, all these things. This is all produced here. Even when you look at it, the world star. If you look a star, you put a star, and the world is a circle. This is a pentagram. So world star is actually what it's telling you is pentagram, pentagram, pentagram. See, this is what you're dealing with here, and all these people are caught up in it. All these Jakes. Okay, all these Jakes are covered. This is why you always see some lewd, some cheating, something lustful. Okay, something demonic, and I beware watching some of this stuff too. I don't even click on, a couple of years ago I used to click on more. I don't even click on this stuff. I don't even want to listen. I don't even want to hear. I keep it pushing. But if you want to know why, look, new generation is different. Why is the new generation different? Because this is the world we're living in, okay? Where he pushes sex on you, flesh on you. That's what he's doing, because the Bible tells us what? Not to be in the flesh. The Lord tells us to be faithful. He tells you to be faithless. The Lord told us to be hopeful. He tells you to be hopeless. You see? Everything that the Lord said to do, he's pushing opposite. Don't eat pork. Well, pork is the cheapest thing on the map, right? Everything that's set up that we have to live by, Esau has a doctrine to counteract that. He is contrary. Psalms 50. So I'll finish this. Psalms 50. Okay, let me show you. It's right in the scriptures. But I found the doctrine of Frankism and this, in particular time in history to be edifying, because when you think about today and where Esau is, it had to start somewhere. Okay, so as soon as he was able to get leg room in his time period of history, he took full advantage of that, and he had thousands of followers. This is Psalms 50 and 16. It says, but unto the wicked the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? Right. When the serpent was talking to Eve, you weren't breaking it down correctly. Just like now, the Edomites with the Bible, you're not breaking it down correctly. Okay. When you look at them, they're not breaking it down correctly. Okay. They're breaking it down incorrectly. Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hateth instructions. Remember, Cain was wroth. Remember, the Lord didn't accept the sacrifice because it was wrong. Seeing thou hateth instruction and casteth my words behind thee. What does it tell us the whole duty of man is to serve the Most High? What does Esau create? Something that says to do against the Most High. See? Left hand. That man has left hand status. All right. This is Psalms 10 and 7. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. See? Hebrews 12 and 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. This man sold his soul. Esau sold his soul. And now he created a doctrine where everyone else needs to sell it too. This is why he tells Jake, sign your life away. Sign your life away. See? This is who you're dealing with. Okay? Seeing thou hateth instructions and castest my words behind thee. All right? And what's he do? He takes the words of Yahweh Shemel Shai and he says, let's do the opposite. And that's called rebellion. And rebellion is witchcraft. See, rebellion is witchcraft. All this shit is off. It's left. And he promotes that. He promotes that. And you ever wonder why? Now you know. Right here. So we'll get this too. And this was being told to King Saul concerning a situation with a king of Edom. First Samuel 15 and 23, for rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. See, Esau's rebellion, Esau doing contrary, that is the sin of witchcraft because you're not listening. So who you listening to, you know? And stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry, because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord. He has also rejected thee from being a king, right? And on the context, this was talking about who? King Saul. But what we're witnessing is, even in times where Israelites were rebuked for characteristics that they possess like Esau, you see that they get punished and judged for that. So what do you think is going to happen to Esau for doing all this? See, he's not only had violence against his brother, he's actually an idol worshiper. He believes in the left-hand side. All right, he's completely contrary to Yahweh Bashem Shai. You people talk about all the Antichrist. Esau, the nation of Edom, are Antichrist. Okay, the nation of Edom were built to be anti-Messiah. They are anti-Yahweh Bashem Shai. Okay, and it goes all the way back. It says he goes as soon as he be born speaking lies. Well, what is it called? The Renaissance. All right, the rebirth. So when Esau had his renaissance or rebirth, he came out the womb spewing lies. In history, you can see this, not only from a woman's womb, but through the conception of rulership. He started off ruling with lies and left-handed magic. This is this guy. All right. So and I'm choosing my words. I'm not really going into too many names, and I don't want to do all that. I'm just hitting what I want to hit and getting the points I want. Nahum 3 and 4, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft. This is why this place is so alluring right now, and people are drawn to this place because Esau uses the left-hand side to enchant you, all right, to get you, to trick you, to pull you in. All right. That's why it's referred to as a woman, a seductive, seducing woman. See? Exodus 22 and 18, thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. So even the scriptures let us know that a witch should not live. All right. And then go further. Leviticus 19:31, regard not them that have familiar spirits, neither seek after wizards to be defiled by them. I am Yahweh Bashem Shai, your God. So you have to understand that with being in Babylon, there is a lifestyle or in a vibration that people take on to keep up with Babylon. And it's all through a left-handed side agenda going all the way back, okay, to you can either go and call it the Sabbath. It's Edomites. But the history, you got this guy right here, okay, and then after him came this guy right here. And they both had the same doctrine, okay? They had the same doctrine, where they want you to transgress as much of the scriptures as you can daily. I remember when I was reading this, it got to a point where they said that the only way you can be redeemed is through sin. So he wants as much sin in the world as possible. But that's prophecy at the end of the day. So you want to know why there's so much wickedness in the world right now? It's because of Esau Edom. Wickedness is at an all-time high, and so much that now her sins have reached unto heaven. Let's get that, because I'll show you real quick. I'll get this. All right. So when you go here, look, let's put redemption. What the hell is it? Redemption through sin. Check this out. Look, see, right here. Look at right there. Look, and the book is. Look at how much the book is. Redemption through sin, global conspiracy, history, religion, politics, finance. See? You see that? Let's go back here. Look at this. The extremist Sabbatean sect of Jacob's Frank. See? It's all ties in. See? And it's centered around that. Hey, hey, this guy is a demon, man. This is why he's in the numerology. He's in all this astrology. And Esau is finished. He's cursed he's cursed. All right. This guy is cursed, man. You know, this is why it says Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents, because Jacob was set up to be the righteous servant in the tabernacle of Yahweh Shemel Shai. And Esau, his brother, all right, separated at thy bowels, two manner of people. He's a polar opposite. He's the polar opposite of Jacob. And I'll probably end it on this because there's a precept that just came to mind in the KJV. It's what is it? I think it's Sirach 33 or 39. Just give me a minute. Like I said, I don't got nothing written down. Just, you know, I know I'm preaching to the choir. That's why I just brought out some information that you may have not, you know, heard of pertaining to the precepts that we know. Now, where is it? Yep, right here. Yep, the Wadi Yabashino Shai. Sirach 33 and 10. It says, and all men are from the ground, and Adam was created of earth, and much knowledge the Lord have divided them and made their ways different, diverse. Some of them have been blessed and exalted, and some of them has he sanctified and set near himself, but some of them has he cursed and brought low and turned out their places. Esau ultimately is cursed, okay? Esau ultimately is cursed, and he was brought low. Remember, he told the serpent that on thy belly shall thou be. It says, as the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it at his pleasure, so man is in the hand of him that made him, to render to them as liken him best. Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are two and two, one against another. And that's what's taking place right now, okay? The polar opposites. You literally have in the spirit Jacob versus Esau. You can literally see that in the spirit. Jacob versus Esau, from the right hand side to the left hand side. You see? But we know the right hand will always win. So this is why you need to cleave to Yahweh Shemel Shai, because Esau's been set up to gobble up a lot of Israelites that were not opened to the power and understanding of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and they're going to fall victim to this lust, to this cunning, crafty agenda that the left-hand side has been set up on earth and in this physical realm through Esau, okay? And this is why it says this, Revelations 18 and 5, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High has remembered her iniquities. He's done so much that her sins have reached unto heaven, okay, to where the Lord said, I'm going to hold my tongue no more concerning their wickedness. I'm going to hold my tongue no more concerning their wickedness. And you have to understand the level of wickedness that Esau is going. And we don't go too deep in it. We scratch the surface, we get the scriptures, and we leave it there. This is 2 Ezra 15 and 8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. See? Profanely commit. Okay? Where they're obligated to transgress as many moral boundaries as possible. This is why you see it's the days a lot. Okay? When you see the days a lot, you see these people being wicked. However you want to put it. NWO, however you want to wrap it around with the modern day term, okay? They have all these coined terms and these titles, all right? But it literally goes back to good versus evil, all right? Left hand versus the right hand. You see? This is what's taking place. And it was always set up this way. And it says, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent righteous blood crieth unto me, and the soul of the just complain continually. See, we're complaining and we're begging the Lord, please get him, judge him, you know, bring it down, bring this down. The same way Esau told them, raise it. We are saying that about his temple now. We're saying that about him in Babylon now. He got to say it to us. Now we're saying it. You see? Excuse me. So, you know, I pretty much want to go in a lesson on that. I mean, you can see it goes even more into it. It says, and therefore, saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. Why? Because of Esau. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. But this proves this is a new Egypt because Ezra was in the Persian Empire. So what Egypt is this talking about? It's talking about the new modern day Egypt with the new modern day Pharaoh, who is who? Esau, Edom. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before. And remember, the plagues came because of all their idol worshiping, their left hand side. See? So it's all happening again. This is why the Lord told, hey, man, stand with your enchantments then. Stand now with your enchantments. Since you wanted to ride off that, make a doctrine off that, build a life and legacy that you thought power and glory can come from the left hand side. I want you to trust in that now. Just like Jake, hey, go cry to the God you chose. You thought that was the way to go. Go hold on to that when I bring the pain. And let's see who comes out on top. See? And plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. You see that? It says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High, Yahweh Shemel Shai, shall bring upon it. So great judgment's coming, you know. Great judgment's coming. I wanted to do that lesson real quick. I didn't expect to even go this long. Excuse me for my voice. But yeah, you know, when you actually go into a little history and you actually look it up and you see, you know, the origins of Esau, you know, it all ties back. It all goes in. But at the end of the day, we have all the information that we need in the scriptures. But now even in history is proven that Esau, Edom is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You've heard brothers say that, and it's a true statement. I know you've heard it sometimes and it got played out, but this is a true statement. Esau, Edom, okay, is truly the devil that the Bible speaks of. And his history alone, his track record, his historical fingerprint, okay, his historical fingerprint is evidence against him. So remember, he's cunning and he's crafty. He's created, all right. He was created to you know, invoke power from the left-hand side, but there's something even greater than that, and that's the right-hand side of Yahweh Shemel Shai. So, you know, there is no enchantment against Jacob. Continue to, you know, stay in the eyesight of Yahweh Shemel Shai, the mercy, you know, the prayer, the fasting, you know, all these things. Stay close to your power. Stay close to Yahweh Shemel Shai, because, hey, judgment day's coming, and Esau, Edom, is attempting his last leg of a satanic run. Okay, and he's going to do it through prophecy. All right, but I'll leave it there. I pray that you are edified. I pray that you are exhorted. And I'd just like to say, call law, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachak, Kodash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. Peace, safety, and salutations to the Lord's elect. With that being said, shalom.